The story of Telamon begins in 1965. The North Carolina Council of Churches, like many regional-based organizations around the country, was responding to requests from the federal government for proposals to get involved in what the Lyndon Johnson administration was calling a war on poverty. A lot of attention was being paid to conditions around the country, and so the Congress voted to set up a federal agency under the president called the Office of Economic Opportunity. So the North Carolina Council of Churches responded with their proposal. And their proposal was to provide health and nutrition education to migrant farm workers in migrant camps in 4 counties in North Carolina. They received a grant in 1965 from $255,000 and used the money to put together an organization that could carry out this project, and they called it the Migrant Project.
We ended up choosing a name that raises a lot of questions when we tell people who we work for. Telamon is an architectural feature that was used by the Greeks and the Romans. When they built their ancient buildings, they used human figures between the columns and the roof structures to hold them up. And we were in the business of support, and so we thought that that was a befitting name.
Telamon brings human services to people and communities in 12 states. Our purpose is to improve the lives of those in need. We do that through the operation of a diverse array of programs for farm workers, low-income families, and other groups with special needs. We provide literacy and early childhood education, job training, emergency services, temporary or permanent housing opportunities, and a number of other services.
My job is to educate them in regards to what our program is about. I'm seeing nowadays that it's a lot easier when they have their children. So then we focus on, how do you see your children? What do you want for them? Last year we had an individual. I found him doing a presentation at an orientation for a blueberry packing house. He wanted to be a CDL driver. He knew what he wanted, he knew where he was going to go to, he knew how much time he had. So we had a short term of time before he was having to go back to Florida. I told him that there's different steps and that we have to do and take.
Telamon did to me everything. They helped me in the education, and they got me the perfect class to get my CDL. Without them, I don't think I would have done what I have now. They gave me all the tools, and I just had to use them the way I need to.
The goal of the housing program is to educate and create knowledgeable homeowners. So we do have financial literacy, financial competency workshops. We have to help them understand how the system works, the financial system works in the United States compared to where they came from, so that eventually they can become homeowners. Many of the staff, including myself, have been migrant workers. There isn't a day that doesn't go by that I speak to someone who I didn't, who says to me that they learned something.
What really got me involved with Telamon was the mission, empowering individuals, improving communities. That's what I wanted to do basically from the get-go, right? When I went to Michigan State University, I wanted to go back to my community and help out. It's like a personalized coach. It's not just the way of just saying, we want to just get you employment and training. We're gonna give you just the skills. They walk you right through the process. Ismael Flores is one of our recent success stories that I have recently worked with. He really taught me something that if you provide the right tools for someone, they'll be able to overcome a lot of barriers.
My occupation, I come to fill the application, and they give me the position to take a truck driver position, and they're gonna train me for a crew leader too. The Telamon, I spent with them 3 months, and after that I went to the school to Grand Rapids, to the West Michigan CDL, Every day when I went to the office with Telamon program, they give me orientation every day, you know, about what I have to do, you know, what I need to do. That's why I'm here right now. I have a better job and better pay, you know.
I think Telamon has impacted Michigan work, especially our agency here in Holland, Michigan, in a variety of ways. I see them not only helping them with finding employment, but the crucial aspect of it that other agencies might not be able to provide are the services for housing, for going on to different types of employment and getting the education they need for that type of employment.
I'm Lori Ford Merker. I am Vice President of Grower Relations and Cooperative Affairs for MBG Marketing, the Blueberry People. You know, somewhere probably around 50% of the crop is hand-picked in Michigan, and the seasonal and migrant workers are very important. We want to ensure that growers are providing the best possible means to have employment for that workforce, so that they want to come to Michigan and they want to work in blueberries. So good agricultural practices require audits, and in order to do that, we have a person on staff here, Patrick Hartman, who is doing those audits, but he's doing it in tandem with a representative from Telamon, who is providing translation services, and we're basically training the trainer. So Patrick is training a staff member of Telamon how to do gap audits so that they can pick it up from there and take over and do those audits for us, for the industry in the future. So it's worked out really well, that partnership.
I feel proud of myself because I think I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to do, but I know I have to learn more about it. But I'm available to learn more. And I am a person that always am open to hear it for the other people. I like the challenge. The challenge for me is made me more strong.
Nos ha ayudado en el sentido de que nos ha estado apoyando con la asesoría de qué documentos necesitamos proveer, a qué tipo de reglas necesitamos seguir, y en diferentes situaciones nos ha ayudado. Con mi hija nos ha ayudado también. Si es referente nada más a lo del GAP, pues en eso nos ha ayudado a conseguir información, qué es lo que necesitamos tener para poder pasar esa certificación.
My name is Rachel Cavazos, and I work for Montague Vineyards and Gallagher Vineyards and Winery. It actually all started off with my parents when they migrated up here from Mexico, and they just chose Michigan. Right around when I was 10 was when they started with vineyard work. When I was 12, I started working on my own with them, of course. And then after that, I just stayed here in the vineyards, and now I'm dedicating my education around a viticulture program. It's part of NMC, MSU, and the VESTA program. I plan on being my own, starting my own contracting business. Actually, Telamon Corporation has really helped me out a lot, financial-wise and education-wise.
Today, the NFJP program in Michigan serves farm workers in 6 locations throughout Michigan. In 1992, Telamon Corporation began operating the Migrant Head Start program in Michigan, now serving 1,549 children 0 to 5 years of age in 20 locations throughout the state.
Make it easier for people to compete for jobs, give them the training and education that they require to upgrade their skills, and then to make a connection between them and employers who need good workers. That formula is never going to change.
If it wasn't, for Carla and the Telamon Corporation, I don't think I would have gone to college at all. I would have just stayed stuck.
I want to try it. I like it. I want to see how far I can do in this situation. So I never give up.
If they have a dream or they want to accomplish something, they should work really hard If they had the opportunity to do it, then don't wait. Just go for it.
If you give opportunities to the American Institute of Farm Workers, the possibilities are endless of what they can accomplish.